Welcome to Serendipity Homestead.
Barnsley to Barn.
This week we're on our travels again. First call of the week. We're here in Popovo Bazaar or Popovo Market.
So Popovo Fair only comes on once a year, and there's numerous stalls.
No donkeys.
No, there's no donkeys, but there's lots of other things. And down this end, there's a little fair. So let's go and have a look. So yeah guys, this is the fair side, and
Do you want to build a snowman?
just make sure you duck when you walk past that one.
Make sure you won't.
No. Yep.
And on it goes, on and on and on.
And before you know it, you've got your steps in.
And then we've got to walk back.
Yep, we have.
Ooh.
I think it's all pretty much same things here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Curtains and bedding and rugs.
Carpet.
Yeah, it's all pretty much same down this side.
Yeah. And Mister's holding carpets under their arms. Yeah.
Carpet man.
Yeah, look. Carpet man.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go all the way down there, do we? Because we've got to walk back, haven't we?
Oh, it goes
Like,
on and on and on.
right back up there.
Past pub?
Yeah.
Well, I think it might be time to eat, Julian.
That looks nice.
Look at these chickens on here, on this rotisserie. Look lovely them, don't they? Kartoffel, filet, da?
Da, bine.
Da, dve.
За тук ли за вкъщи? Тук ли си капва? Или вкъщи?
Vanka, da, 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 da.
Sizzling hot.
Едно. Oh, yeah, yeah, look, sail the Sid. Super. Some new socks here for me. Look at these knives.
And so,
Now, in this year, so happy, the final country.
finally at the end, on to the next place. And let's just slow the pace down and move on to a gentler day around Veliko Tarnovo. As you know, it's one of the places that we like to go when we've got family and friends visiting. But this time, we even found a street we hadn't been on. Then it was time for a little refreshment. Walking around all the shops brought on quite a thirst. This is one of our other favourite places to visit. We love the quirkiness in this restaurant, bar, cafe. And there's John and Kane Carol ordering drinks. But just down here, we've got a little shout out to someone back home. We love every bit of Veliko Tarnovo, the shops, the beautiful buildings, the balconies full of flowers. But of course, it wouldn't be visiting Veliko Tarnovo without going to this restaurant. So ladies, a day in Veliko Tarnovo, what do you think so far?
Easy for you to say.
Have you enjoyed it?
Absolutely beautiful. It's different, but it's very Greek.
Yeah.
You've got mix of old and new.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, I'm not being funny, Carol, but looking at Kay, you've definitely had weather, haven't you?
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I tell you something, Jules. I wish it had bloody rain.
And wishes come true, so keep watching.
Didn't hear a thing. Not a thing. Not to do with every pint of vodka in it.
Wait while you've had a pint.
Ooh, that could be tonight, that, John. That could be tonight, love. This was last night, so we've got to make it crack.
Have you enjoyed it?
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Right.
I can't tell you. You need
There is
to
no
come,
words. You definitely need to
come
come.
to experience it because it's amazing.
You will not be disappointed at all.
These are the meals that we ordered while in this restaurant. 4 main courses. Myself and the ladies had a glass of lager, and John had a coffee and then a raspberry and lemonade. And it all came to this amazing price. And then we got a visitor, and he wanted us to go and visit his family. So we went somewhere else. Come along.
Oh, I hope the phone's gone too hot.
Tell you.
Look at you. Are you smiling at me? Are you smiling at me? Yes, you are.
Oh,
Are you smiling at me?
she's beautiful. Hello. Oh my God.
Bibi.
Hi. Oh. And then there's John, look, with his mate. It's Doncho. Doncho. John and his donkey.
Very good boy.
Jesus Christ, my God.
Jack would love that.
Now? Yeah, he would. And you found him?
Buy from internet.
Okay, yeah.
African
Yeah.
snail.
And then John had to say goodbye to Doncho and see you next time because it was time to look after the rescued animals at home. So the goats had a treat, and the ducks had a treat, and the chickens and the geese. And we want to thank the girls because they really did look after the animals while they were visiting, and it was very, very much appreciated.
Na zdrowie.
Has he got a widget?
Got a widget.
Has it? Just enough.
A finger for you, just enough to give you a kiss to trade. A finger for you, just enough until it's time to eat. Talking about eat, we're having a barbecue.
We've had a lovely day today,
Barbecue.
and we're finishing it off with a barbecue, aren't we?
Oh, it's 32 degrees.
It's very hot, yet again. Yet again. We've had a couple of hours in pool earlier because we went for the walk round Popovo Fair, and it was extremely hot.
And busy.
Yeah, because it was the last day.
There were people, weren't there?
The what?
smoking.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. We wanted to take you away from Serendipity for a change and just show you some of the beautiful places that are near Popovo and Palamatsa, because even we saw new places this last week.
Yeah, we went to Veliko Tarnovo and went in streets we'd never seen.
We did. We've been here 5 years
Yeah,
and found a street we'd never been down, and it was beautiful.
it was. Probably the best street we've been down, to be
Yes,
honest.
it was.
It was lovely.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
And we had a really nice meal at one of our favourite restaurants.
Yeah.
We have put it all in the video. And what do you think to the price, ladies and gentlemen, for what we had? The 4 meals that I've shown you, and 3 lagers, and did you have a coffee?
I had a coffee and a blueberry.
And lemonade.
It weren't. It was Melina. It was raspberry.
And lemonade.
Lemonade, yeah.
Yeah. So basically 5 drinks and 4 main courses.
Proper meals as well. I had a steak.
I've shown them.
Yeah. I know you've shown them, but I'm only telling them.
Okay. And what do you think to the price?
How much was it?
It was £42.
How much?
£42 for 5 drinks and 4 main meals.
Can't get fish and chips for that.
You can't, no. Not for 4. Not at all. So that just gives you an idea of what to expect.
And we were in the old capital, so prices are a little bit more there, aren't they, than they are.
Well, they
here.
should have been, but that were really cheap, I thought.
It was.
Well, that was posh, wasn't it? I thought.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm smoking still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So while we've been out and about with our guests from home,
Barnsley.
from Dodder,
Dodder.
we've always got back in time to look after the animals. As I say,
Going back in time.
they're all growing. It's really hard now to tell the baby geese from the adult geese.
They're massive, aren't they?
They're massive.
What
And
she
the
said.
wings are growing. No, she didn't. She definitely didn't say that. And the wings are growing. And once again, I'm just putting it out there. If anybody's interested in a goose or a pair or some geese or whatever you want to say, please drop us a message.
Pair of what?
Geese. Because we've got 6 that we need to rehome. So if anybody's interested
Not for food.
in Serendipity geese, drop us a message. But everything else, the veg garden's coming along brilliant.
Yeah, look at these peas. Have you done a thing?
Well, I've done a wickle thing because I couldn't wait. And I went out today, and that rain last night has made everything grow. And I had to try some of these peas, and they were gorgeous.
Let me have a look. Oh.
So I had to see which ones were nearly ready. But I think what I'll do is I need to check, when peas are ready, because they're not very big. But garden peas from my garden. So I'll freeze these, and then as we get more, I'll freeze them.
What freezing them for? We'll have them tonight.
What? A teaspoon each?
Yeah.
But I need to go check because it's all a bit overgrown now. Weeds and tomatoes are taking over. But yeah, peas.
And we can have some mint on.
Peas, yeah, we can have mint from our garden.
Yeah.
So this bed's doing really well. Lettuce and beetroot. It's even growing in the walls. We've got some peppers. We've got a rogue sweet corn and a couple of cucumber plants and a little pumpkin. In among the weeds, sweet corn and potatoes. Here we've got the peas and the tomatoes and then the sunflowers. Lots of weeds. I'd say we're leaving them for the bees, but basically I'm just lazy. Look at that. So pleased with how the flower beds come out. But yeah, plenty of tomatoes growing. I still need to learn to plant them on their own and space them better. But there's only me eats tomatoes, so it's not a big deal. And nosy neighbours.
What, no taters?
Yeah, we've got a few taters. I love this plant. It's actually finished flowering now, so all these are seed pods. So I'm hoping to get a lot of them around the homestead for next year.
What do they taste like?
I don't know. And then there's that. But like I say, that bit's doing all right. And I'm quite pleased to say that we were moving and not planning on doing a veg garden, so I can't complain really. We've done well, and I will add more. A few cabbages in there and some strawberries, and in the back, right at the back, just there's some watermelons. But we're going to get rid of this in the next few days and just tidy it all up. But yeah, it's all coming together now that we've decided not to move.
Yep.
We decided to concentrate on here and make it better and better. So coming up in future episodes, there's quite a lot happening. We're not going to divulge what is happening. You'll have to watch. And there's some little things that might be happening. Yeah, there's some little things that might be happening that only guests will know about. Just to keep the secret of serendipity going.
Well, 9 o'clock, it says it's going to rain at 9 o'clock. So to get ready.
There's not written on it.
I don't need no writing on it. With me clappables going over its next scene. So what we're having on is Barbie.
I don't know, you bought it.
Exactly.
I know.
I've bought it again.
Excuse me, but what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.
I know that, love.
Thank you.
Everything else.
Yes. So there's a lot of things coming up in the future. Not that. I knew there was something.
What it to rain?
I knew. I just knew.
No pockets in them, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
You all right?
No.
Let me use your
See,
phone,
we're
guys.
prepared. We've come prepared.
I'm
We
videoing.
knew what we're coming, so
Want
we're
it?
prepared. Love it. Love it. The thing, we wanted to save them for when it rained. You see, the thing is, we'd like to bring things over to have a laugh and a joke, but we only bring carry on.
Yeah.
So it's got to be something that'll fit in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it took us ages to think of something.
I can't think about very name.
Did they look good?
Whereabouts to bounce with you?
Well, in fact, it's just like being a brewer.
It's just like being a brewer. It's just like being a brewer.
Well, in fact, it's just like being a brewer.
It's just like being a brewer.
And you'll get a tan like this.
We're very, very sad. We're very, very sad indeed. We don't like this bit about being a brewer.
No.